Hello, Judy. How are you?
Eric? It's been a while. I thought we had long since lost touch. What brings you here now?
It's been a while. I think the last time we contacted each other was after graduating from college. I have some news for you today. Actually, I'm getting married soon. I really want you to come to the wedding. I've sent you an invitation. Has it arrived yet?
You're getting married. Congratulations, but there's no way I'm going to your wedding. I'll send back the RSVP with a decline.
Don't say that. Please mark your attendance. I'll be waiting for your response.
I'll send back the RSVP, but I won't be attending. If possible, please don't contact me again. Goodbye.
Judy, did you RSVP to the invitation? You said you couldn't attend yesterday, but that was a joke, right? Of course you'll be attending, right?
I can't believe you would say that. I'm disappointed. I RSVP'd with a decline.
Why would you do that? I specifically invited you to come. Do you have something else going on?
What you did to me, have you forgotten already?
What I did to Judy?
Do you not remember why we broke up? You cheated on me with my friend, didn't you? While we were together, you were tempted by my friend and you dumped me, right?
Oh, that's what this is about.
You can't possibly have forgotten. And yet you have the audacity to send me a wedding invitation. You really have no tact.
It's no big deal, just inviting you to my wedding.
And the bride isn't even Anne. Even though you knew that you and I were dating, Anne cheated on you? I thought you two were good friends.
Well, you two were close, right? I do feel a little guilty about dating Anne. But is it really worth getting so angry about?
I haven't forgiven the two of you yet, and I have no intention of forgiving you in the future. There's no way I'm attending your wedding. I can't offer my congratulations. Absolutely not. What are you even thinking?
Okay. That's all in the past, isn't it? How long are you going to hold on to this? Just forget about it.
I can't forget about it, you know. I lost both a boyfriend and a friend I trusted. I was deeply hurt by being betrayed by both of them.
Oh, sorry. I apologize, so please forgive me.
You don't even seem sorry enough to forget about it. You don't even have the intention to apologize, right? Even if you apologize, it's the same. I won't forgive you.
Okay, calm down. But anyways, listen to me instead. I want to head to the wedding venue with Anne. It's really luxurious. So I talked to Anne about having a grand wedding that would match the venue. Both Anne and I have a lot of friends, so we want everyone to celebrate with us. I want a lot of people to come, you know? All of our friends from college, I sent them invitations, so if Judy comes, it will surely be fun. It might be a little tough to see us happy together, though.
I've said it many times, but I won't be attending the wedding. I can't forgive you for cheating, knowing that you were my boyfriend, and I can't forgive Anne for dating you and stealing you from me after knowing that. I have no intention of getting involved with you two in the future. Don't contact me again, okay?
It's already in the past. Just come to the wedding, okay?
I've said it many times, but I want to have a grand wedding.
For that, I want to invite a lot of people. After all, I met Anne in college, so I sent invitations to all our college friends. It's only natural, right? I haven't received a response yet, but I'll be able to see everyone. Aren't you looking forward to it?
I don't know about your circumstances. We can meet without the two of you around. So it's not necessary to see each other at the wedding. Inviting your ex-girlfriend like me is something I can't imagine happening normally.
Anne is insisting that Judy must come no matter what.
Anne? Is she planning something strange?
Well, I don't know.
I don't want to see Anne either. There seems to be something fishy going on, so I don't want to go even less. I'm hanging up now. Goodbye.
Hey! The conversation isn't over yet.
Goodbye. Hi, Judy. Long time no see. Are you doing well? Well, I guess not. I got your RSVP for the wedding invitation, but you won't be attending? I asked Eric to persuade you. But now it's you following in his footsteps. I'm fed up with this. What? I told Eric too, I have no intention of getting involved with you two. Hey, First of all, congratulations on our wedding, right? Celebrate our happiness. Your friend is getting married.
I don't consider you as my friend anymore. I think you two are the worst. I can't even congratulate you. Stop saying such horrible things.
Well then, you don't have to think of us as friends either. Please come to the wedding, otherwise my plan will be ruined.
Plan? What are you talking about?
It's a brilliant plan. To see you witnessing Eric and my happiness and feeling frustrated. But if you don't come to the wedding, that plan won't work out, right? I want to show you myself in a wedding dress. So, are you attending then? I'll reserve a seat for you.
Huh? Are you sane? I can't imagine a rational person thinking like that.
Do you even understand what you're saying?
I feel nauseous. I don't even feel angry. What is this plan of yours?
Did you see the invitation? Don't you think the venue is gorgeous? At that luxurious wedding venue, surrounded by numerous guest blessings, I will spend a happy day. I will flaunt that sight in front of you, and you will feel ashamed of your actions, fall to your knees and reflect. Imagine it, how miserable you will be. Isn't it a great plan?
Reflect? On what? What should I reflect on? I wonder what actions I should feel ashamed of. I think you and Eric should be the ones reflecting, though.
Huh? Don't you have any idea?
Oh, did you forget that I married Eric and it shocked you? Oops, my bad.
But you know, Eric chose me over you because I'm cuter than you. And he said being with you is boring. Poor Judy.
Well, I really don't understand what you're saying. Can you explain it to me in a way I can understand?
You don't get it?
Wow, I didn't think you were that dumb.
Alright, I'll explain it to you. You see, back in college we were friends, right?
Until you cheated with Eric, that is. I thought we were good friends.
Well, we were friends, but I actually didn't like you all that much.
Is that so? Then why did we hang out together?
You were just a supporting role for me. That's why I hung out with you. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become friends with someone like you.
A supporting role? Did you really think such cruel things?
I was just pretending to be close to you. You ugly thing. I thought men would dote on me.
For that reason.
But it turned out to be different. They were all seemingly clueless guys who went after you. There's no reason for them to choose you over me, considering I'm cuter. Well, you always acted cute in front of guys, didn't you? Did you want to be liked by men so badly? Do you remember that you have a boyfriend named Eric?
Are you not fabricating memories? I don't recall ever acting cute in front of guys.
Really now? Weren't you desperate to be liked by men? Yet, when approached by men, you would say things like, that person's personality is a bit off, or they're not my type. Weren't you picky with men? It was so unpleasant. What an arrogant woman you are, Judy.
I don't do such vulgar things like being picky with men. And besides, all the men went towards me because you treated the boy so poorly. Everyone was saying that Anne is cute but has a harsh personality. I even tried to defend you, saying that's not true, Anne is a kind girl. But looking back now, I didn't need to do that. What are you talking about?
I'm not the one at fault here. It's all the men's fault for being fooled by someone like you who pretends to be innocent when in reality you're a self-centered woman who likes men. So, I thought I would make you reflect on your actions. If someone doesn't do it, you'll never understand, right? That's why I planned it all out. A woman who manipulates men around her deserves to be punished, don't you think? So, I invited your precious boyfriend to my wedding with him and showed him my happy appearance. I thought it would make you reflect a little. Do you understand? It's all for your sake to make you realize. I'm such a kind person, aren't I?
Such delusional thinking. And talking about punishment? Who do you think you are? It's a nuisance to be dragged around by your delusions.
It's not a delusion, it's the truth. You were a self-centered woman pretending to be innocent. Are you still going to say such things? You don't seem to have any intention of reflecting at all. I'm glad I planned it after all. Come to the wedding, won't you? When you see me as a bride, I'm sure you'll feel quite bitter. Did you really think that you're superior to me? Too bad. I'm marrying Eric, whom you like. After the wedding, I'll build a happy family. Something you can't do. You should reflect on your past actions if you're capable.
I don't have anything to reflect on. I won't attend the wedding, and I'm not even remotely regretful that you're marrying Eric. Do whatever you want with the wedding or anything else.
I know how frustrating this must be for you. Well, to be honest, I never had any intention of marrying Eric or having a shotgun wedding. I feel a little sorry for Judy, though. Eric says I'm better than you and that he'll make me happy. Jealous, aren't you? After all, you won't be able to marry anyone.
I don't want to hear it anymore. You betray people and yet you act so insensitive? I don't want to marry Eric or anyone like him. Well, I wish you happiness. Enjoy your time together, the two of you.
No energy to argue back? Feeling down? Poor thing.
Yes, I'm tired of it already. I don't want to talk anymore.
Poor thing. Just make sure you attend the wedding, okay? I want you to reflect.
Listen, Anne, I'll say it again and again. I have no intention of attending the wedding. Can't you at least admit that?
I see. Even after saying all this, you still won't attend. But at least now you understand what kind of actions you've taken in the past. It's a pity you won't be able to attend the wedding, but in terms of prompting reflection, it's a success.
Maybe you're right.
Yes, that's true. If you can't come, at least prepare a congratulatory message, even just one. You can explain all the foolish things you've done in the past and how wonderful of a couple we are. Come up with an impressive message befitting a grand wedding.
Think about it. Incoming call. Incoming call.
Hey!
Incoming call.
Pick up the phone!
Don't keep calling me multiple times. You're being persistent. I don't want to be involved with you anymore. How many times do I have to say it to get through to you?
I don't care about such things. What are you even doing for me?
I'm busy, so stop it.
Answer my question! Why did you send me that? It's ruining the wedding!
Oh, come to think of it, today was the wedding, right? Congratulations. Did everyone get to see our happy face?
As if I would ever think that! What was that movie about?
I'm glad it arrived safely. How was my message in the movie? Huh? Did it move you?
I won't be moved by it at all. You embarrassed me, sending something like that. What were you thinking?
It's because you pressured me to prepare a congratulatory message to let all the guests know what kind of foolish things you've done in the past and what an amazing couple you are. I worked together with everyone to create it.
Don't joke around. You ruined the wedding. And besides, what do you mean by work together with everyone? Explain!
You invited some of our college friends, right? Did anyone attend?
None of our friends attended. Did you do something? I'm sure you did something. Did you threaten everyone not to come?
Don't blame me for it. I wouldn't do such a stupid thing. It's not me we're talking about here. After you sent invitations to everyone, I received messages from everyone saying it looks like Eric and Anne are getting married. They seem to want to have a grand wedding and have sent invitations to all their college acquaintances. I wonder if Judy didn't receive one either? You see, everyone knows about you trying to steal Eric from me when we were dating in college, how Eric fell for it and cheated on me, and how he dumped me. So when they found out I was also invited, they were astonished at your insensitivity. When I told them that you asked me to send a congratulatory message, they were at a loss for words. They couldn't believe how audacious you were. That's when everyone said they would help put together not a congratulatory message, but rather a video exposing your actions.
What?
You have some interesting friends. By the way, I never said not to attend the wedding. I think everyone chose to decline the invitation based on their own will. It's only natural considering they know about your actions during our college days.
Why would you say something so cruel? Everyone is being so harsh.
It's ironic how you can say such things while disregarding your own actions. Well, in the message video, everyone revealed a lot of things, didn't they? Wasn't it initially about how you plotted to steal Eric from me even though I was dating him, and how arrogant you were deceiving other guys around us? You thought you would make me reflect on my actions and took Eric away, right? Your imagination knows no bounds. Everyone testified to that, didn't they? They said I was pretending to be innocent, but in reality, you twisted the facts and approached Eric on your own.
It's not a delusion! You acted all cute in front of guys in reality?
Eric must have been a fool to be deceived by you and cheated on me. It's really ridiculous. And on top of that, you tried to invite me to your wedding after doing such cruel things. That's so insensitive, as they pointed out. Did you understand that? Well, in order to have a lavish wedding, you need to invite a lot of guests. And besides, what happened in colleges in the past? Forget about it already. I wanted you to reflect on your actions. That's why you needed to come to the wedding. That's what they're calling insensitive. Why can't you understand that? Oh, by the way, I didn't realize it at the time, but it seems like Eric was quite a player. Even after officially dating you after we broke up, many girls testified that they were approached by him. Even when they rejected him, he kept trying to pursue them and it was bothersome. So they said. I didn't know he had such a habit of cheating. It seems like he was careful not to get involved with acquaintances from college. If we had stayed together and gotten married, I shudder to think about it. It's a good thing we broke up. And I have you to thank for that at least. Thank you. I didn't know either that Eric was fooling around with other women like that. It's a terrible betrayal. It seems he was playing around until just before the wedding. With so many testimonies coming out, he must have been quite promiscuous, right? I didn't know! I was also deceived! Well, Eric's story was also awful, but so were you. You caused trouble for many people just like me by being an arrogant woman and making baseless accusations. These were testimonies that said they received one-sided harassment from you. It wasn't just baseless accusations, there were legitimate reasons for it. Maybe the problem was on your end? By the way, there were quite a lot of people who were affected by you guys, huh? Thanks to that, I never ran out of material for my movie. Thank you. Editing was tough, but I'm happy to see that people got to see it. I'm sure everyone who helped is also happy. You're so noisy! I didn't want to see that kind of thing. I heard that there would be a surprise movie, and I was so excited. I was planning to introduce you guys in a positive way, but it turned out like that. It's not my responsibility, right? I heard from friends who attended the wedding that you guys were making a fuss like, stop, stop, during the movie. It was a message movie that we all made with effort. Your parents and other guests must have been surprised, knowing that the bride and groom are such terrible people. Please stop it already. Thanks to that movie, the wedding was ruined, and then Eric's parents told me we didn't think our son would marry such a girl. Eric may be at fault too, but please pretend this marriage never happened. The whole wedding is on the verge of being cancelled. My parents also said don't marry such a man. Eric is also hurt. He hasn't said a word to me since the wedding ended. Can you understand our feelings? I don't want to understand. I don't want to think about it. What kind of cruel woman are you? Take responsibility. Yes, you're right. Since the wedding was ruined, you need to compensate us. Pay for the wedding expenses, and we'll also charge you for damages. I'll make sure to bill everyone involved in that movie. I refuse. Why do we have to pay? Because your movie completely ruined our wedding. Marriage is about to disappear. Of course, right? That you take responsibility and pay for all the expenses we incurred. I already told you I refuse. Why don't you worry about yourself instead? What if you were sued for your actions so far? It must be tough, right? How many people have you harassed in the past? Just by saying you're making a movie, you've gathered quite a number of victims, you know? What will you do if everyone sues you? Well, in fact, you might end up being sued instead. And, besides harassment, you boasted about shoplifting, haven't you? You probably have many other shady things you're hiding, aren't you? Are you really okay? Well... And if Eric's parents are against the marriage, they might sue you too. But Eric promised to make me happy. Now that they've seen your true nature, they might want to retract their support. Do you understand? You've caused a lot of trouble for those around you all this time, even if you didn't realize it. No matter how much you want something, you shouldn't take what belongs to others. You shouldn't harass others based on your assumptions. You don't even understand such basic things, do you? It should be a valuable lesson for you. You should change your behavior from now on. Like that? If you understand, then never bother me again. If you do that, I won't demand compensation from you, I won't report your past crimes, and I'll even delete the movie. How about that? Understood. Don't contact me anymore. I'm cutting you off. Hey, Judy? Hey, listen, don't ignore me. Eric's gone. Hey, do you know where he is? Answer me. Ugh, you really can't understand my words, can you? Didn't we promise not to get involved with each other anymore? And didn't we promise to keep the past in silence? Can't you even understand something as simple as that? Can I sue you?
That's not the point! The day after the wedding, Eric disappeared. Do you know where he is? Do you have any idea?
I wouldn't know where he is. Why are you asking me?
I'm asking not only you, but everyone else too. But nobody gives me any answers. Are they all hiding Eric? Where could he have gone? He doesn't answer his phone, and my messages remain unread.
I wonder if he ran away because you asked for compensation as a condition for marriage.
How do you know about that?
I heard from a friend who attended your wedding. After watching that video, I found out that Eric had been involved with someone other than me. You were apparently quite angry about the fact that he was fooling around until right before the wedding.
Well, it's only natural to be angry. I was betrayed, so it's only expected, right?
And you too were accused of various wrongdoings in that video. But you seem to have turned a blind eye and confronted him. Did Eric say anything?
I remember him saying that he didn't think you were that kind of woman. But what I did was just a little thing, right? I don't think it's something to worry about. Instead of that, Eric should want to marry me more than you, so I'm willing to forgive his infidelity if he pays compensation for his betrayal. It's not strange at all, is it? I'll say I'm marrying him, so he should be happy, right? Why is he running away? This is strange.
My head hurts. Maybe Eric is already with one of the other girls he's close to. Just like me being abandoned by you.
That's impossible. There's no way I could be abandoned.
Anyway, don't get involved with me anymore.
No, tell me Eric's whereabouts. If you really don't know where he is, you could search for him together. We were friends, right?
I'm saying I don't know. You're really persistent. How many times do I have to tell you not to get involved with me? If you contact me again, I'll have my husband take legal action.
What? Husband? Whose? You're married? What do you mean? Weren't you supposed to marry Eric?
When did that happen? I never wanted to marry Eric. I am already married to someone else and we have children.
What? I didn't know. You got married before me and even have children. What an arrogant woman you are, thinking you can get married before me.
Is there a rule that says I can't get married before you? I'll do as I please when it comes to marriage.
But considering you as a potential husband, he's not that great, huh?
Don't make fun of my husband. He may be older, but
I bet there's no way you could marry a good man. You settled for an older man because you couldn't attract someone from your own age group, right? That's the only way you could get married, huh?
Oh, wait, but you mentioned asking your husband for legal action.
What do you mean? Don't tell me.
My husband is a lawyer, a very competent one.
What? A lawyer?
If he wants to, he can easily pursue legal action against you and your friends.
Hold on a moment. I didn't ask for your opinion. A lawyer, you say? Well,
I could sue you for your past misdeeds as well.
Stop that! You said you wouldn't sue me!
It's because you're so persistent, despite me telling you to stay away and stop harassing me with repeated contact, that it's become a nuisance.
Why did you get married to a lawyer? An ugly person like you?
It's none of your business, right? By the way, I received a call from your parents earlier. They said their daughter was hurt and embarrassed because of me and blamed me for sending the video, even though you were the one who asked me to send congratulatory messages. I told them that it was a collaborative effort with everyone, but they fell silent. After that, they kept asking me for Eric's whereabouts, just like you, so I told them if they continue to cause trouble, we can have a legal discussion. They hung up right away. Your parents are just as unreasonable as you.
Why do I have to go through all this? I just wanted you, arrogant Judy, to reflect on your actions a little.
It's all just your self-centered delusion, though.
I don't even know if I can get married, and yet Judy is already married to a lawyer and has children. Why is that? Poor me.
Is it over now? I have nothing more to say to you.
Wait! Yes, I just came up with a good idea. Judy, if your husband is a lawyer, then help me get compensation from Eric. I want to get married too. Give me a hand. If your husband is a lawyer, he can handle it, right? Find Eric and claim compensation. Of course, you and I are friends, so you won't charge me any fees, right? Or if Eric is found, I'll make him pay for it.
What are you talking about? I'm truly disgusted. Do you really think I'll help you? Do you not remember what you did to me with that video? You're not even reflecting on anything at this point. I don't understand. I have no intention of helping you. I'm sure if you ask anyone else, they'll say the same thing as me.
That's right, help me!
I hate it. Why don't you try asking someone else for help? Just try asking for help from someone else as an experiment. Oh, but even if Eric is gone, no one will respond, right? Well, it might be impossible then.
Please, I beg you, help me find Eric. We used to be friends, right? Did you forget about that?
It's true that we had good times together, but I was just a pawn for you to use, remember? You were just pretending to be friends with me. We were never friends to begin with. I'll delete your contact information too. Don't ever contact me again. If you try to contact me again, I'll really have my husband press charges against you.
Hey, please, help me, I'm begging you. Your husband is a lawyer, right? Please cooperate. Hey, I'm begging you, don't ignore me.
Anne desperately searched for Eric, but he was never found. She was ignored by Judy and pleaded with other friends for help, but as Judy had said, no one lent a hand. And so, Anne and Eric's marriage effectively fell apart. Anne played the role of the tragic heroine abandoned by her husband, but those around her who knew the truth were incredibly cold. No one sympathized with Anne. A few years later, she met a new man and thought it was a fateful encounter, but he turned out to be a fraud. Without realizing it, Anne was swindled out of all her remaining assets. Now, it seems she quietly lives with her parents.